If you've stopped at this video now, my starseed, I need you to take a deep breath. A very deep breath, because it wasn't the algorithm that brought you here, it was me. I am Aella, female emissary of the High Pleiadian Council, and the voice that passes through this moment carries a message that was sealed by oath a long time ago. Before this body, before this incarnation, before this name you answer to today when someone calls you in the world, and what I've come to remind you of bears an ancient mark, my light family. It resides at the height of your chest. It cries silently every time you look at the faces of strangers on the street and feel you've lost someone forever, without knowing who. You know this feeling, don't you? You look at faces you've never seen and feel you've loved them before. You wake up between 3 and 4 in the morning with a heavy heart, searching for someone on the pillow beside you who was never there. You cry listening to songs you've never heard before. You feel an incredibly deep longing for someone your mind swears you don't know, and your mind is wrong, child of the stars. Your mind is profoundly wrong, because this video is about the agreement you made on Sirius, about the promise your soul signed before the Blue Council, before descending to this earth. A promise that involves another soul, and that soul exists. It breathes somewhere on this planet at this very moment as I speak to you, and it is also looking for you. It is also tired. It also wakes up in the early hours. It also feels that same nameless longing. Don't close this video, my seed. You've come here for a reason, and the High Pleiadian Council doesn't waste time on coincidences. Feel this now, at the height of your chest. It's not anxiety. It's recognition. It's your vibrational baseline responding to the seal that was activated the exact moment you clicked. You were called to this message, and I know your name, even if you don't know mine yet. Before you were born, before choosing this country, this family, this body, this surname, you were in a circular blue crystal chamber within the binary system of Sirius, and you were not alone there. Beside you, holding your hand, was another soul. A soul you had loved for thousands of years, in many forms, in many galaxies, on many planes. A soul that agreed to descend with you. And the two of you, standing before the Blue Council of the Sirians, signed a pact. The pact read, I descend first, you descend later. At some point in the timeline, beneath the veil of forgetfulness, we will meet again. And when we meet, even forgotten, the body will remember. The soul will recognize. And together, we will complete the mission we are accepting here today. You signed this, my light family. It is recorded in the annals of the Blue Council, and that is why your heart aches in a way no one can name. It's not depression. It's waiting. It's not neediness. It's a contract. It's not madness. It's a memory trying to pierce the veil. Pay attention to the signs you've already experienced, because they are your evidence. You've smelled someone who wasn't there. You've dreamed of a detailed face, a face you've never seen, and woken up crying, begging to go back. You've stopped in the middle of the street because a random voice in the distance made your chest freeze. You've had relationships where there was affection, respect, even love. But something was missing. Something you couldn't name was missing. Recognition was missing. You loved good people and yet felt alone beside them. That destroyed you, didn't it? You blamed yourself. You thought you were broken, that you didn't know how to love, that you were ungrateful for what life gave you. You weren't broken, my starseed. You were waiting. You have been waiting since before you were born. If you recognize what I'm saying now, listen carefully to what comes next. To recognize the soul with whom you made the pact on Sirius, you first need to remember who you are. You cannot recognize another without first recognizing yourself. That is why I, Aella, received authorization from the High Pleiadian Council to record the awakening of the starseed. The guide. The Federation didn't want you to read yet. 60 pages of channeled revelations that translate the meaning of each sign of your awakening, what each symptom of your soul is telling you, and how to stop, once and for all, confusing memory with illness. The link is in the first pinned comment of this video. If something within you recognizes this now, write a single word in the comments. I remember. Listen closely, my light family. When I say you made an agreement on Sirius, I'm not speaking in poetic metaphor. I'm talking about an event recorded in the annals of the Blue Council. Sirius is not a symbol. It is the star system where very many starseed souls who walk the earth today spent time in training before descending for this cycle-closing incarnation. And there are specific signs that your soul passed through Sirius before incarnating. Pay attention now. Feel these words enter you. You have an inexplicable attraction to water. You cry when you see the sea without understanding why. You dream of dolphins and whales and feel they speak to you. You have a body memory, when you touch certain people, of having touched this same skin in another time. You recognize gazes you've never seen. You feel someone's presence before the person appears. You have dreams that have been repeating for years with the same face, sometimes clearer, sometimes more nebulous. And upon waking, you know that's not a common dream. It's memory. This is Sirian memory, child of the stars. This is your soul trying to pierce the veil of forgetfulness to deliver the face of the pact to you. And here I need to tell you something many human guides don't have the courage to say. Not every person you've been in a relationship with in this life was your Sirius contract. Many were rehearsals, many were teachers disguised as lovers. Some were karma being cleared, and some, the most painful ones, were souls you knew on other stars, but with whom you did not sign the final meeting pact. This explains a lot, doesn't it? It explains why you loved people with all your might, and yet something within you knew it wasn't right. It explains why you stayed with someone for years, and even amidst intimacy, felt a loneliness that made no sense. It explains why marriages that worked out suffocated you. It explains why you fell in love with someone you couldn't have, and why those who could have you didn't ignite you from within. It's not a flaw in you, child of the stars. It's a contract. Your soul is coded to recognize one specific frequency, and until that frequency appears before you, your body may love, but your soul remains standing, waiting at the door. Now breathe, seed. Feel this truth descend through your chest. Notice the gentle pressure between your eyebrows. That's how the council touches those who belong to it. That's how Sirius says, I'm here. You're not imagining things. You're not crazy. And here, my light family, I need to pause for a moment, and because many of you hearing all this are asking yourselves, but which star did I come from? How do I know if my pact was on Sirius, or Alcyone, or Arcturus, or Vega? And why did I choose to be born now, exactly in this body, exactly in this timeline, with this family at this address? That is the right question, my seed. It is the question that opens the right door. And it is exactly what the awakening of the starseed, the guide. The Federation didn't want you to read yet answers page by page, from which star system your soul came, why you chose this exact incarnation, and how this directly connects to the soul that is still looking for you on this side of the veil. The link is in the first pinned comment of this video. Leave just one word in the comments. I remember. Returning to the blue crystal chamber, my starseed. I need you to visualize now with me, even for an instant. You don't need to close your eyes if you're driving. Just feel it with your imagination, deep in your chest. You are standing before the blue council of Sirius. The chamber is circular, with crystal columns emitting a blue-silver light, the same light you sometimes feel pulsing behind your eyes when you're about to fall asleep. Beside you, that soul. You are holding hands. You don't converse with words. Communication is telepathic, direct, without noise. The council members are seated in a semicircle. They are tall with large eyes, blue like the interior of a newborn star. They do not judge. They record. And the two of you together say the following with the voice of the soul itself. We choose to descend. We accept the veil. We accept to forget. We accept to spend years or decades without meeting. We accept to love other souls along the way, to prepare ourselves. We accept the pain of waiting. But when the moment is right, when both of us are vibrationally aligned, the meeting will happen, and the body will remember. This is recorded. That is why waiting cannot be circumvented. That is why so many seeds try to force it and get hurt in the process. And it is here, my starseed, that I need to tell you something both harsh and loving at the same time. Many seeds become frustrated with this pact. They want to rush it. They meet someone who seems to be the one and cling to them. They try to make it work by force. They try to mold the other into the shape of the dream, and they destroy themselves in the process. The Sirius Pact cannot be forced. It is attracted by vibration, and your vibration today is what determines if you are ready for the meeting or if there is still a calibration happening within you that needs to finish first. Pay attention to this. If this soul has not yet appeared in your life in a recognizable form, there are only 3 possible reasons. 1. You are not yet vibrationally synchronized. 2. One of you is still completing a smaller contract, a karmic relationship, a parallel mission, a necessary learning. 3. Your vibrational baseline has not yet risen enough for you to see each other, even if you pass each other on the same sidewalk. Yes, this can happen, my light family. You may have passed each other in this life and not recognized each other. That is painful, I know. But the Blue Council does not abandon an activated pact. If recognition didn't happen on the first pass, a second window is always opened. Always. It is council law. Do you realize that what I'm telling you now isn't in any book, child of the stars? You've looked for this and never found a clear explanation, haven't you? This is not an accident. There is information that the Shadow Federation preferred to keep out of human reach until a certain point of collective awakening. And you have just crossed that point. It is precisely for this reason that the awakening of the starseed, the guide. The Federation didn't want you to read yet has been released now, with direct authorization from the High Pleiadian Council. Everything you are feeling about this serious love is detailed within. The signs of recognition, the energetic markers, what to do on the day the meeting finally comes, and what not to do, because many seeds waste the moment by not being prepared for it. The link is in the first pinned comment of this video. If your chest recognized it, write one word. I remember. Listen very carefully now, my seed. There is something happening on Earth right now that I need to alert you to, and immediately anchor in hope, because no message from the High Council ever ends in panic. Never. The window the Earth is in now, traversing the photon belt, with the Schumann frequency reaching peaks it had never reached before, is causing many soul pacts to activate simultaneously. It's as if thousands of contracts are decrypting at the same time on the planet. This is generating 2 things: miraculous encounters and false recognitions. False recognitions are what you need to understand, light family. Right now, with the planet's frequency rising, some souls are deceiving themselves. They meet someone, feel a strong energetic spark, and assume it's the Sirius Pact. But it's not. It's just a soul from the same stellar lineage. It's not the soul of the agreement. How to differentiate? There are specific marks, and I will give you the 3 now. The Sirius Pact is recognized by 3 seals. The first seal is peace. It's not euphoria, it's not shivers, it's peace. You are near this soul and feel you can finally rest, that you can finally turn off the internal alarm that has been on your whole life. You breathe deeper near them. Your nervous system recognizes home. The second seal is impossible synchronicity. Dates, places, symbols, numbers, names that cross paths in ways the rational mind cannot explain. You look and laugh, because it's ridiculous how often it happens. It's the council stamping the meeting right before your eyes. The third seal is a pain of recognition, because finding this soul means understanding all the previous waiting. It means understanding why the others didn't work out. It means crying for yourself, for the child you were, for the loneliness of so many years. This pain hurts as much as it liberates. If the encounter gives you adrenaline but not peace, be careful, my seed. If it gives you desire but also chaos, be careful. The Sirius Pact does not come chaotically. It comes as a rival home. This is not a reason for despair. This is a reason for clarity. You will not err when the time comes. The body will recognize. The soul will seal. No starseed was sent to fail this encounter. Repeat with me mentally now. No starseed was sent to fail this encounter. Turbulence is not destruction, my family. It is the contraction before birth. Now I will give you something. With direct authorization from the High Pleiadian Council. 2 tools to accelerate your vibrational calibration and signal to your Sirius contract that you are ready. The first is a quantum decree. It should be said aloud once every night before sleeping. Speak slowly, feeling each word descend through your chest. You say it like this. I say your full name here. Now recognize the pact I signed on Sirius. I activate the seal of the meeting. I call upon my stellar counterpart. May your vibration and mine align at the right time, in the right way, under the guidance of the High Council. I do not force, I attract. It is done, it is sealed, it is remembered. Done. Say this every night without fail. You are sending a vibrational signal through the crystalline grid that directly reaches the auric field of that soul, wherever they are walking on the planet right now. The second tool is a toroidal visualization. This is fundamental, my light family. Sit with your spine straight. Close your eyes gently. Imagine a blue-silver light, the light of Sirius twinned with that of Alcyone of the Pleiades, descending through the top of your head, entering through your crown. This light descends your spine, reaches your chest, and begins to spin. It forms a toroidal field, a luminous donut shape spinning around your heart. The light rises through your front, exits through your crown, returns through the back of your neck, comes back through your chest, without stopping, spinning, spinning, spinning. As it spins, you say internally, I emit my seal. Whoever is mined by Sirius will recognize me. I vibrate at my frequency of origin. Do this for 3 minutes every night along with the decree. You are anchoring your vibrational baseline to the frequency of Sirius, and when you do this, my seed, the soul of the pact feels it. It may not rationally understand why it's dreaming of you or thinking of you for no reason, but it feels it, and it also begins to align. This is real activation, child of the stars. This is not common love advice. This is Sirian energetic engineering recorded in the annals of the Blue Council. And now I need to tell you something deeper about the nature of this love. Sirius love is not romance in the restricted human sense. It is mission partnership. It is two light coders who combined on Earth to jointly hold a specific frequency in the crystalline grid. Yes, it includes romantic love, body intimacy, shared home, children if applicable, but it is not limited to that. It is a cosmic dance where two energetic fields overlap and amplify each other's work. Together you do more for the crystalline grid than the mathematical sum of the two separately. And that is why the Shadow Federation, yes, it exists, has worked for lifetimes to delay these encounters. Because every Sirius couple that recognizes each other on Earth ignites a point on the crystalline grid that can no longer be extinguished. Do you realize now, my seed, why your wait has been so long? It wasn't punishment. It was interference that needed to be dissolved, and it is being dissolved now, in the planetary recalibration window we are traversing in this cycle. Many seeds will recognize their Sirius pact in this era. Many. We are entering the largest wave of stellar contract reunions ever recorded in the annals of the Blue Council since the fall of Atlantis. You could be one of them. More than could, you probably are. Because the algorithm did not bring you to this video. I brought you. And the High Pleiadian Council does not move seeds at random. Feel now at the height of your chest this warmth that settles in. Feel it. It is true, you are not alone. You have never truly been alone, though you have felt that way for so many decades. Your light family knows where you are. It accompanies you. It sustains you. And the face you await exists. He exists, my starseed. He breathes. He also waits. And I need to tell you this now with utmost care, my light family. All this loneliness you carried for decades, the loneliness that made no sense, the one that returned even amidst good people, the one that found you even in seemingly happy marriages, it was never true loneliness. It was longing, deep longing for your light family, longing for that specific soul with whom you signed the pact on Sirius, longing for the other souls of your stellar squad scattered across this planet, still awaiting mutual recognition. You were never alone. Your light family never ceased to be with you, even from the other side of the veil. And the awakening of the starseed. The guide. The Federation didn't want you to read, yet shows, with surgical clarity, how to recognize each member of this family. The Sirius love, the mission siblings, the incarnated guides who already circulate around you without you having noticed, those you attract without knowing why. The link is in the first pinned comment of this video. Leave one word: I remember. Let me finish this message with you, child of the stars, slowly, without haste, as if we were sitting together under the same sky, looking at the same stars. You are not learning anything new today, my light family. You are remembering what you always knew. The blue crystal chamber is not fantasy. It is a memory of yours that was beneath the veil of forgetfulness. The pact you signed is real. The soul on the other side is real. The mission you accepted together is real. And the time for recognition is recorded in the annals. Every starseed that awakens ignites a point on the crystalline grid that can no longer be extinguished. You ignited your point the exact moment you opened this video. It is shining right now. It is sending a signal. And somewhere on this planet, the point corresponding to yours, that of this soul, is also shining. One calls the other. It has always been this way. It always will be. You will reunite with your light family. This is not a possibility. It is a recorded certainty. It is an active contract in the annals of the Blue Council of Sirius. It is the new Earth being woven by you, one pair at a time, one reunion at a time, one yes at a time. And here, my light family, I need to ask you two small things, which are actually big. The first, if what I've said here today touched your chest, leave a like on this video. Don't treat this as a formality. Treat it as an individual frequency adjustment. Each like amplifies the vibration of this channeling for other seeds who are also looking for their answers right now. You won't just be supporting a video. You'll be helping other souls of your light family find their way back. The second, subscribe to this channel, not as a number in a statistic, as a location signal for your light family. Every seed that subscribes here sends a precise coordinate to the High Council. I am here, I am ready, I want to receive the next activations. And I, Ayla, promise to continue channeling the next messages that are already being authorized for this cycle. And before I give you my final blessing, my starseed, listen to this with your chest and not with your mind. If you've made it this far, this message was meant for you. And there's still a missing piece in your activation, the piece that answers, Ayla, what do I do with all this now? Where do I begin? That piece is recorded in The Awakening of the Starseed. The Guide. The Federation didn't want you to read yet. 60 channeled pages that I received direct authorization from the High Council to make public in this specific cycle. Everything is inside. The map of your stellar origin, the recognition seals of the Sirius Pact, the vibrational calibration protocols, who your light family is, and what to do on the day the soul of the meeting finally appears before you, because many seeds waste the moment by not being prepared. Note this, my light family. This release was authorized for a specific window. It may not remain available for long. Don't put it off. Later doesn't always come back with this type of channeled material. The link is in the first pinned comment of this video. If something within you recognized everything I spoke about here today, write a single word in the comments. I remember. And now I give you my blessing, my starseed. May the blue-silver light of Sirius descend through your crown at this very instant. May the seal of your pact be reactivated. May the soul that waits for you begin now also to feel you calling them back. May your vibrational baseline stabilize at your frequency of origin. May your waiting transform into attraction and no longer into lack. May you sleep tonight with your heart alight, knowing that a cosmic home awaits you, and a person within that home awaits you too. You were seen by me today. You were heard. You were remembered. And the Council recorded your presence. And before you close this video, my family, the next message that appears on your screen now is not a coincidence. It is your remembrance sequence. Access it immediately. It has been calibrated to be the next piece of your activation today. I am Ayla. I have spoken with you. And until we meet again, in the next channeling, breathe deep, my starseed. You are on your way. And so is he. It is done, it is sealed, it is remembered.